It's 10 trivia questions on the Atlanta Braves, Bourbon, Marvel movies, and more for Tanner's birthday. Happy birthday, Tanner. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to a very special episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds, and happy 30th birthday, Tanner. Mallory reached out and said, hey, can you do a special birthday quiz for my beloved? And I said, yes, I can. I'll do it right now. So here we are. Happy 30th birthday, Tanner. The girls and I love you so much, says Mallory. And I love you too, Tanner. Thanks for listening to the show. We've got a great quiz on stuff you love, like coffee, fishing, twins, and more. But before we get to that, we've got our warm-up game of categories. Let's see how you do with the warm-up game. The letter is C, and we have acronyms, excuses for being late, and children's books. All starting with the letter C, acronyms, excuses for being late, and children's books. All right, Tanner is 30. He's the dirty 30. And we're going to jump into this quiz just for him right about now. Here we go. All right, Tanner's birthday quiz. Stuff he loves and stuff maybe you love too. Let's find out. Question number 1. What is Atlanta Braves third baseman Chipper Jones's real first name? What is Atlanta Braves third baseman Chipper Jones's real first name? Question number 2. Benji and Joel Madden are twin brothers and founding members of what band? Benji and Joel Madden are twin brothers and founding members of what band? Question number 3. In the Loki TV series for Disney Plus, Loki has to deal with the TVA. What does TVA stand for? On Loki, what does TVA stand for? Question number 4, according to tastingtable.com, what 5-letter animal named Bourbon is their number 1 recommendation for spirits? Number 4, according to tastingtable.com, what's the number 1 bourbon that's a 5-letter animal name? Question number 5, what is Scott Lang's daughter's name in the Ant-Man movies? What is Scott Lang's daughter's name in Ant-Man? Question number 6, in the Psych episode Here's Lassie, Lassie chases Gus throughout the apartment complex the same way Jack chased Danny in The Shining. What weapon is Lassie using to attack Gus? Question number 7, what songstress had the 90s country jam She's in Love with the Boy? What songstress had the 90s country jam She's in Love with the Boy? Question number 8, following a 2006 acquisition, Green Mountain Coffee Roasters changed the company's official name. What was the name of this popular brewing machinery company acquired by the Vermont Coffee Company? Question number 9, what's a 6-letter term for a very, very big fish? Number 9, what's a 6-letter term for a very, very big fish? And number 10, the Tanners were the star family of Full House. But what was Uncle Jesse's last name? That one's just for you, Tanner, because that's your name. Number 10, the Tanners were the star family of Full House, but what was Uncle Jesse's last name? Those are all your questions for your birthday quiz today. Tanner, Mallory loves you. So do the girls. And we'll be back with the answers after this. We are back with the answers to Tanner's 30th birthday podcast Bonanza, which is an old show. If you've never heard of it, go check it out. I think it was the longest running show for a long time before The Simpsons beat it. Number 1, what is Atlanta Braves third baseman Chipper Jones's real first name? Larry. That's a little less cool than Chipper. Larry. Number 2, Benji and Joel Madden are twin brothers and founding members of the band Good Charlotte. Good Charlotte. Number 3, in the Loki TV series for Disney Plus, Loki has to deal with the TVA. The TVA stands for Time Variance Authority. Time Variance Authority. Number 4, according to tastingtable.com, what 5-letter animal named bourbon is their number 1 recommendation? Stag. S-T-A-G-G. Stag. Number 5, what's Scott Lang's daughter's name in Ant-Man? Cassie. Cassie. Number 6, in the Psych episode, here's Lassie. Lassie chases Gus through the apartment complex like in The Shining. But in Psych, Lassie has a sword trying to attack Gus, a sword. Number 7, what songstress had the 90s country jam She's in Love with the Boy? Trisha Yearwood. Just played it last night. There's a Sirius satellite radio station called Prime Country, and they play like all 80s and 90s. So check that out if you don't already listen to that, Tanner. And I did a music bingo, or singo as they call it around here, at a place called Tennessee Hills Distillery in Jonesboro, the oldest town in Tennessee. It's every Thursday night, 7 p.m. if you ever find yourself in this area and you want to play some bingo with me. But that was a jam we were playing last night. Number 8, following a 2006 acquisition, Green Mountain Coffee Roasters changed the company's name to Keurig. Keurig machine, K-U-E-R-I-G. Number 9, what's a 6-letter term for a very, very big fish? Lunker. Lunker. And number 10, the Tanners were the star family of Full House. Like Tanner is the star of this podcast today. But what was Uncle Jesse's last name? Katsopoulos. K-A-T-S-O-P-O-L-I-S. Jesse Katsopoulos, of Greek origin. And there you have it. That is the quiz. That is Tanner's birthday extravaganza. Tanner, thanks for being born, and thanks for listening to the Trivia with Buds podcast. And Mallory, thanks for reaching out. If you want to be like Tanner and Mallory, reach out to me anytime for a custom episode. RyanBuds@gmail.com, 50 bones on Venmo or PayPal. Tell me the categories you'd like, and I will make sure it goes out on the date that you want, and give any special messages like you'd like me to say. So that's RyanBuds@gmail.com, anytime for custom episodes. Your fact of the day for today is about Full House. The original title of Full House was House of Comics, with the show focusing around 3 stand-up comedians living together. So it would be very different, probably a little bit more adult-oriented with the comedians, but they did keep one comedian, which was Joey. He was always doing stand-up and things on the show. And he was a comedian in real life, like Bob Saget. But there you have it. That is the quiz. Categories letter was C. We have acronyms, and I'm going to say, oh man, I can't think of anything. Acronym with a C. I'll come back to it. Excuses for being late. I think I'm going to say the word crap. Like, crap, I'm late. Why were you late? Crap. How about this? Children's books. Catcher in the Rye, that's not really a kid's book, more of a teen's book. Cookie, Give a Mouse a Cookie, that doesn't start with C. Charlotte's Web, there's a kid's book. And back to acronyms. Oh man, why can't I think of one with a C? C2E2. I don't know what it stands for, but it's a entertainment expo in Chicago. So there you go. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend. And we'll see you next time for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers!